Colby Covington just called off the Belal Muhammad wrestling match at RAF after Belal attacked him in the press conference. The tension had been brewing all week after both men picked up huge victories in Milwaukee, with Colby defeating Arman Tsarukyan in the main event and Belal taking out Ben Askren in the co-headliner. But instead of celebrating their wins, things took a deeply personal and ugly turn. Colby spent days taking relentless shots at Belal, crossing the line by insulting his wife leading up to the event. Covington, being Covington, he refused to let it go and continued the ruthless trash talk right in the middle of the press conference. That was the final straw. Belal instantly snapped, completely ignoring the cameras, jumped out of his seat and charged directly at Colby. He even threw a kick at Covington in the heat of the moment before a swarm of security guards rushed in. With the bad blood now boiling over into a full-blown brawl, RAF officials wasted no time capitalizing on the drama, announcing that these two would settle their bitter rivalry in a championship match next month at RAF 12 in Cleveland. However, Colby has different ideas.
I've made an executive decision. I went and talked to the brass. I'm a shareholder in RAF, so, I make these kind of decisions. We're going to move away from the Belal matchup. He showed that he can't be a professional, Dennis.
What do you mean you're moving away? I thought they announced it. Here's a graphic here. No, it's not happening?
Yeah. No, it's not happening. I made the executive decision. I'm breaking news here on Submission Radio.
Whoa.
Dennis, I always give you the breaking news, bro. I give you all the good shit.
You do, brother. You do.
Yeah, so we're going to move away from that matchup. Let me tell you the reasons why, Dennis. First off, he's on the mic at the post-fight press conference. He's claiming to be, man of the people. I care about the kids. I want to be a good example. I'm sorry I cussed. And then the next second, he stands up and throws a sucker kick at me and runs across the stage to try and attack me like a freaking filthy animal. Like, it's just, like a delinquent, like a criminal. It's just disgusting. There's no professionalism on his side. So, of course, the company knows I beat him in 60 seconds or less in a wrestling match.
The worst fears for Conor McGregor fans have officially been confirmed. Following the devastating and abrupt end to his highly anticipated return against Max Holloway, UFC CEO Dana White did not sugarcoat the diagnosis, bluntly confirming the severity of the injury and revealing that Conor suffered an ACL injury. With another major surgery and extensive physical therapy now on the horizon, any discussions about McGregor's fighting future are completely on hold until he is fully healed. Dana White also weighed in on Kamaru Usman's performance after his dominant decision loss to Dricus Du Plessis. Despite coming up short, Usman earned massive praise from the UFC boss for stepping up to battle a much bigger opponent. Usman himself echoes that exact sentiment, firmly believing he still has the tools to compete at the absolute top. He is not crossing off the possibility of moving back down to the welterweight division, where he secured a massive win over Joaquin Buckley during his last appearance in that weight class. Let's dive into what Dana had to say.
The Conor McGregor discussion isn't even worth talking about. He's got to have knee surgery. He's going to have to go through physical therapy. It's all going to take time. And then when the doctor says you can start hardcore training again, then we start talking about Conor McGregor again.
Trying to annoy you by asking you another Conor McGregor question because you've already been very clear he has to have surgery and everything like that, but I don't think it's actually been documented or anybody said what the exact injury was to his knee. Do you have any insight on...
I don't know. Do you know? ACL. His knee's fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously a great fight, fighting a much bigger guy, and he's got a great chin. He's still got it. It's not like it's like, oh, Usman's done and he should retire. He had a great fight tonight. So, I don't know. He's got to go home, rest, heal up, and figure out what's next.
Paddy Pimblett is riding massive momentum after securing a spectacular finish over Benoit Saint-Denis to put the entire lightweight division on notice, making it clear that his only true goal is capturing UFC gold. The Scouser declared he will fight absolutely anyone who gets him closer to a title shot, even if that means finally settling his bitter rivalry with former champion Ilia Topuria. Looking directly at the top contenders, Paddy specifically targeted Charles Oliveira with immense confidence. Breaking down the stylistic clash, Paddy insisted that if the Brazilian actually attempts to grapple with him, he will lock up a submission of his own. However, he fully expects that they would completely abandon the ground game and instead stand and trade, predicting their matchup would inevitably turn into an absolute 5-round war. It seems like Topuria versus Pimblett grudge match isn't as far off as it seemed just a few months ago, with both men looking to make a statement to get closer to the belt.
The goalposts will get moved, everyone will say, oh, BSD was shit anyway. Know what I mean? When 2 days ago it was BSD's going to smash Paddy, his grappling's well better, he's got too much power for him, this and that, but people just love moving the goalposts with me, and I don't give a fuck. Move them all you want. As long as I keep winning, I keep getting paid, and keep making steps towards being a world champion, you can say what you want. Anyone can say what they want about me. Simple. I want to be a world champion. I want to be undisputed champion of the world. I want to be the first ever world champion from Liverpool. And I'm going to do that. I know that's in my destiny. I know it's in my fate. Whether it's the next fight or the next 10 fights, I'm going to be a world champion. It's that simple. If you want me to fight Justin next, if you want me to fight Posh Boy next, if you want me to fight Chorizo next, if you want me to fight Charles next, anyone can get it.
Ian Garry has revealed he has zero interest in securing an early finish against Islam Makhachev at UFC 330. Instead, the Irish challenger is actively hoping for a fourth-round knockout to completely eliminate any lingering ifs, buts, and maybes, or post-fight excuses from the champion's camp. Garry explained that his ideal scenario is to put on 4 full rounds of absolute tactical domination. He claims he wants to literally look out at the audience in the 4th frame, tell everyone he is closing the show right then, and immediately put Makhachev away to claim the welterweight throne. As the pre-fight chatter heats up, MMA legend George St. Pierre has offered his own balanced breakdown of the highly anticipated clash. GSP pointed out that while Garry is undeniably an elite striker who holds a clear advantage the longer the fight remains on the feet, Makhachev's versatility gives him the ultimate edge. The former 2-division champion noted that Islam is simply the more complete mixed martial artist, specifically highlighting his suffocating close-range fighting and clinch game as the definitive tools he will use to drag Garry into deep waters.
In my ideal scenario, I want a 4th round finish. I don't want any early knockout, because then there's ifs, buts, maybes, there's excuses. I want 4 rounds of domination, and in that 4th round, I'm going to tell everybody, I'm going to do it now. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to finish him. I'm going to open the door, I'm going to walk him into my traps, and I'm going to take his head clean off his shoulders.
It's a fact, in my opinion, that when I'm the champion of the world, the welterweight division is better off. Firstly, Islam only fights once a year, so his next defense might be in July 2027. But the matchups, the stylistic matchups, they're very different. You have on the cards a potential rematch with Carlos Praxis. That would be massive. You have on the cards there's potential. Arguably the biggest fight you can make in the sport at a certain point is a potential rematch with me and Shavkat Rakhmonov whenever he's able and capable to come back. If he ever comes back, I told you, if. You have a potential matchup with me and Michael Morales, Gabriel Bonfim. You have Sean Brady's in the mix. You have Medic coming up. The welterweight division is the greatest it's ever been.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications to make sure you never miss daily MMA news.